Hey, what's up, you guys? Barry Barbell here to help you build the strength and nutrition habits for a life well lived. And today, I'm interrupting my workout actually. I was just skateboarding and I'm gonna lift some weights later. But I'm interrupting my workout because there's a common question that I wanna answer for you guys. I come across this question all the time, right? And this question is, how much weight should I be using while I'm strength training? Right? So the answer, of course, is it depends, right? It all depends on your goals and your physical fitness, your ability, right? But a good rule of thumb that you can use to determine how much weight you can use for each set is RPE, rate of perceived exertion. RPE, rate of perceived exertion. And it works like this. You're gonna give each set a rank between 1 and 10, where 10 is the absolute max, right? You could not do another rep if your life depended on it. And 1 is like so easy I could have done it in my sleep, right? So you're gonna give each set a ranking of between 1 and 10, right? And you determine that ranking like this by identifying how many reps you feel like you could have done if you maxed out that set, right? So let's say, for example, I'm doing 4 sets of 12 on squats, right? And for my first set, I choose to do 185 pounds, right? So I'm doing this set of 12 at 185 pounds on the squat. When I do the set and I rack the bar, at the end of the set, I say, you know what? I probably could have done 15 on that set, right? So the difference between what I actually did and the number I feel like I could have done is 3, right? So I did 12, I feel like I could have done 15, the difference is 3. And you're gonna take that 3 and subtract it from 10, and that gives you 7, which is your rate of perceived exertion on that set, right? So normally, when you're doing exercises, you wanna stay within the range of 7 and 9 for each set while you're doing your strength training. That's usually like the sweet spot to make sure that you're always making progress, or at the very least, you're not getting weaker, right? So you wanna keep your sets between 7 and 9 on the RPE scale whenever you're determining how much weight you use, right? And each set should get progressively more difficult, right? And each rep within each set should get progressively more difficult, right? So that first set was an RPE 7. Let's say I go back to the bar because I have 3 more sets now, and I choose the same weight again, 185, and I do the next set, and I know for sure I could have done 14, but that 15th rep that I had on the first one, it's a little shaky for me on the second set, right? So I give myself a RPE of 7.5, right? Because I for sure could have done 2 more reps, but it's maybe a 50% chance if I would have done the third rep, the third extra rep, right? The third set that I do, it's gonna be an RPE 8, right? And the last set I do would likely be like a RPE 8.5, RPE 9. Right? So that's usually your sweet spot, right? RPE 7 to 9 is your sweet spot whenever you're training for strength. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if you use RPE in the comments, or if you've never heard of this concept, let me know if you think it'll work for you. Just a pro tip like this, RPE is a great method even if you are a beginner, but it works better if you're more experienced in the gym, right? So the more experience you get in the gym, the more you'll learn your body and your capabilities and your limits, and you'll be able to better determine what your actual rate of perceived of exertion is. So yeah, leave a comment below if you used RPE. If you found this video helpful, share it, give me a like, talk to me in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Barry Barbell, peace.